Hi everyone, I'm Upstate Writer. Most of my friends and family call me Bob. I wanted to talk about how most people say that when you own a Harley Davidson, it's not just a motorcycle, it's a lifestyle. Well, this would be my take on it. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about alcoholism and how I got involved with Harley Davidson. As most of you know, I'm an alcoholic. I'm sure that you've heard my story before, and I'm not going to elaborate much. However, there's a few points I'd like to bring up. Being near death as a result of drinking really does something to you. It changes your mindset. I'm glad I was able to live through my experience. As a result, I decided that I wasn't going to have anything to show for it with the money I had because all I was doing was drinking it. So after spending several weeks in the hospital, detoxing and getting sober, I started talking to a friend of mine and I decided I wanted to buy a Harley. Granted, I've had motorcycles in the past, and when I was much younger, it was for several years while I was drinking that I didn't ride very much. In my young adult years, there was a time when I was working at a gas station and several gentlemen pulled in on Harley Davidsons, and one of them was a Dyna. It was the coolest thing ever, and I thought to myself, man, would I love to have one of those. Fast forward a number of years, and I bought one. I wanted to have something to show for my money instead of pissing it away. As I walked into my local dealership, they had a street bob on the floor with forward foot controls and denim paint with a single saddle seat, and without missing a beat, I said to myself, that's the one. I'm going to own that thing. I spoke with the sales lady over the weekend, and the following Tuesday, I was a proud owner of a Harley. We were both in tears because she knew what a lifelong dream it's been. It's almost indescribable, the feeling I have riding that bike. So, of course, I caught the bug. 2 years later, I bought a Street Glide, and it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. I'm hoping to take it on some long trips on this summer with my wife. She doesn't like the Dyna at all, but I have a feeling she's going to really enjoy this one. She also enjoys the fact that I'm not drinking anymore and spending my time with the motorcycles instead. However, she has said that she thinks I love my motorcycle more than her. Don't get me wrong, when I was drinking, I was never abusive to her or anybody else for that matter. But all I would do was come home, drink, pass out in the chair, and that'd be it. I guess you could have called me a quiet drunk, but it wasn't worth what I did to my body and not have anything to show for it. How many working class Joes are able to say they own two motorcycles, let alone two Harleys? Before I go, I have to give a big shout out to Elise McDermott and the entire crew at McDermott's Harley Davidson in Fort Anne, New York. If it wasn't for Elise, I wouldn't be the proud owner of two Harleys. When it came to the street Glide, she basically said, don't settle, get the one you want, I'll find it for you. And find it she did. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you like my content, make sure you subscribe to my channel. You can always find me on the stream of Motor Noggin on Tuesday nights. Once again, thanks for watching. And remember, always be kind to everybody because you never know who's going to be kind to you.